Hi, and welcome to this video. This is the second tutorial on ABBYY FlexiCapture as a part of ABBYY 101 series. In the previous lesson, we covered creating and configuring a new project with an ABBYY FlexiCapture Layout Studio. In this lesson, we will be going through the default windows you see once your project is set. We won't go into the details of each window. Instead, we will just learn the basics that will get us started. And then we will learn what we need when we need it. So let's get started. Instead of using the previously set project, we will open one of ABBYY's sample projects. You can find the one we will be using at the location mentioned in the description below. This will help us better visualize what each window displays. Now that we have our project open, let's have a look at the properties of this project before we get started. We go to FlexiCapture, Properties. We can see that the project has no description and that the language of peer recognition is English. In the advanced settings, the project is expecting only typographic text and the reading mode is fast. Going back to the main properties, the documents added to this project can be up to 4 pages per document. Great. Now for the windows. Let's get started from the top left window. The batch window. The batch window shows the currently selected batch with a table of the loaded images. The table's columns contain information about operations performed on each image. We will learn those as we need them. For the time being, the first column corresponds to the page number and the square bracket identifies the images that belong to the same document. The Flexi Layout window. The Flexi Layout window displays a tree-like diagram of the layout being built. By default, the tree has 2 branches, blocks and search elements. Let's start with blocks. Blocks correspond to the fields in the document from which the data must be captured. It can be like letter date, from whom and to whom the letter is being sent to. It specifies the data type and the coordinates of the image area where this field is likely to be found. Search elements. The search elements are the basic building blocks of your template. They correspond to image objects. Not necessarily the ones that you want to extract, but also they can be helpers to zone and locate the latter. You can move elements, whether they are search elements or blocks, by dragging and dropping them. And you can copy them by clicking the Ctrl key and then dragging and dropping them anywhere you want in the tree. The Properties pane. The Properties pane contains information about the currently selected element. This can be a search element, a block, a page, or even a marked up element which is pre-recognized in an image. You can edit a parameter displayed in this pane by clicking on it and then changing its value from the value column. The image window. The image window displays the page selected in the batch window. If we select one of the images, we can see that the title of the image window displays the number of the document, the name of the alternative layout, which is none in this case, the number of the selected page, and the view mode. To have a similar view to the one I have over here, make sure that the matched layout view is selected with both or all, depending on your FlexiCapture Layout Studio version, selected from the drop-down menu. The hypothesis window. We can currently see the hypothesis window, so let's match the already built template to one of the available documents to view the hypothesis generated. In order to do so, we select a document, and then we either right-click it and select Match, or use the hotkey displayed here as Ctrl+E. The hypothesis window displays a tree of analysis of matching the layout to the image. A hypothesis is generated for each layout element, as you can see over here. The left-hand pane displays the elements in the order that they occur in the tree, and the right-hand pane displays the tree of hypothesis itself. Lastly, we have the log pane. The log pane shows you statistics and statuses generated for the current run. Now that we have an understanding of the displayed windows, we can start adding or editing elements. That will be it for today. Talk to you in the next one. And until then, happy automating.